just flip
Oh, and
them
I
in?
just had a good bite right there.
Just flip them in?
Yeah, right there. There
Got
you go.
it?
Nice fish. There you go.
Woohoo!
There we go. See that?
I'm just saying, Arties are winning here, Captain.
Let's get a picture with that new bait. From Saltwater Assassin, man.
Yeah, I like that color.
Hang on.
I like that color a lot.
Yeah, right here. Perfect. I got this. There you go.
I was holding it with that finger, sorry.
Here, like this fish. This is a beautiful fish.
There you go. Good job.
This is the Papa Smurf shrimp. The shrimp cocktail, Papa Smurf color by Saltwater Assassin. Now for the trout, a lot of times, I will actually cut this thing 3/8 of an inch shorter and just cut the head of it off to make it a little bit shorter. So the trout sometimes, you know, they'll short strike. So by doing that, you get a better hookup ratio. The other thing that's really cool about this, I didn't understand why they were calling this Papa Smurf, because that does not look blue. And I was like, who chose that color? But when you dunk this in the water, the sunlight hits it and you move it, it actually will flash blue, almost like the iridescent blue you see on the tail of a redfish. It mimics kind of that kind of color. So I think that helps because it flashes that color. And that's the Saltwater Assassin jig head. The problem is,
Oh, right there.
mackerel.
No, that wasn't a mackerel. No, that was a trout. That wasn't a mackerel.
Your hook or?
No, that was a trout. So they're right there next to the
Yeah,
boat.
we're close to the boat.
We're close to the grass right there.
For me, I use a lot of times a loop knot, and respectively we call it the Canoe Man loop knot. And basically you just put about that much through your eye of your hook or your jig head or whatever you're using. You make a loop, you make a second loop, you take your second loop, you go through the first loop away from you, grab everything, so now you've got this hanging on the tag end. Take your tag end, go through that second loop away from you, and once you get it through, you manipulate your finger so you can bend it downward, and that will kind of dictate how large your loop will be. Let it, pull your main line until you'll see it kind of flips over. Once it does that, to me it's a 3 cinch. 1, pull the tag end, 2, and one more time that way. When you pull your tag end to cinch it, don't pull the tag end too hard. You just want to do it just firmly, but not enough to close that loop down. If you pull the tag end too hard, you'll close the loop down right to your thing, to your hook. So now what it does is, I'll trim that tag end about half the length of the loop. That way, if you have too long of a tag end and a fish comes up to bite it, it can actually hit the tag end and start to untie your knot. If you leave it about half the distance, they usually won't hit it, and there's no way that let's say, 1/4 inch of tag end will slide through there. But what it does now is, your live bait, especially when you got smaller baits, the hook can just move around and really give you a lot of action.
Look at this. You believe this? Did you see that?
Wow.
That you put it down and something grabbed my I'm sorry, Pam. Something grabbed my bait when we put it in the water and took off the fish.
Okay, we're trying a couple different things. I have a longer bait, so I've rigged it weedless, and I kind of call it a weighted jig head or a weighted worm hook. It has a twist in the front, which is real easy to screw your bait on, a little weight on it, and then it comes up, and if you can see, it just comes back to the top of the bait, so you can run that through grass and not get hooked up. George, you have something different?
Yeah, so we're in a little bit deeper water, so like that, especially in real shallow water, it plays a good part, and a lot of times people pull that plastic forward a little bit and put just the point of the hook into the plastic, so it becomes completely weedless. Now here, we're fishing in anywhere from 5 to maybe 6, 7 feet of water, so I can get away with, I'm running a jig head, real big exposed hooks, so a lot of times that'll help get good hook sets. And because we're in deeper water, my line is kind of coming up this way, so it's keeping that hook faced upward to where I can get away with that, but it's allowing me to really get down to the bottom, and I'm hitting bottom. We have some shell bottom here, and a lot of times that tink that jig head makes on that shell bottom will actually attract fish or make a puff of sand if you land in a sand hole, you know, and then you basically jerk it up. And 9 times out of 10, I do like a little 2-hop like this, and then I let it sink. And a lot of times on that sink, that's when you get the hit. You watch your line to see if it jumps or tips, and then you set the hook on it. And then Sergio.
Yeah, I'm doing it totally different. They're fishing for trout. I'm trying to get mackerel, bluefish, and some of the other stuff. I'm using an extra long 1/0 long shank hook with just a little loop knot, tied to a 30-pound leader, and then putting my white bait on it. And actually, you know, I got a mackerel. I lost a good fish, but they're catching more trout with the artificials. I'm not going for trout. I'm going for the mackerel and the bluefish that's around here, maybe a triple tail. So we're all trying something a little different, but it's all working.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
we got an outgoing tide for about another 20, 30 minutes, so it's going to start slowing down, then the bite's going to slow down for a while.
Right.
But we're right at the end of the outgoing. I think the beginning of the incoming, we'll get that clean water coming in off the Gulf, and usually that motivates the fishing even a little bit more. Boat. Oh, I love this. They're right next to the boat. They don't even have to go more than 10 feet. Isn't that beautiful? Don't let them bite you, you're gonna know it.
Looks like a good fish. Ooh, nice trout.
Oh, Mac.
Oh no, another mackerel.
Little mackerel.
There you go. Got him okay?
Got him. Here he comes. Yeah, that's why I put that long shank hook on.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for getting me off full of blood and everything else. We thank you for that.
Unfortunately, once in a while when you're using a jig head, depending on what kind of fish it is, the weight of the jig head, when that fish is shaking, sometimes can actually help throw the hook. And I think that's what just happened to me. Oh, that was a good one too.
Yes, it was.
Meow meow.
Uh-oh, now it's fighting like a meow meow.
Uh-oh. I like those meow meows.
Oh, little sharky.
Oh, little bonnethead.
Little bonnethead shark.
That's a strange looking cobia.
Right? Look at this cobia. That's the round-headed cobia. Thank you for the assist there, Sergio.
Let's see. Come on now.
Come on. There we go. That's the round-headed cobia.
Round-headed cobia.
Ah, that was a better one. He pulled. That was a better fish. Darn it.
I don't want the real big ones either. I want the smaller, medium baits.
What?
I'm using a sliding sinker, little quarter ounce on a 1/0 J hook right here. You got another keeper?
Yep. And
Here, let's switch your hooks. Let me change that.
what I'm doing is just a heavy split shot, giving it about 8 inches of line so the bait can flutter around down there. And They're digging it.
Okay. I like to
You want
slide
this?
that on there.
Best tasting fish in the bay, in my opinion, right there, mangrove snapper. A lot of times the mangrove snapper, you can almost let them hook themselves. They'll grab the bait, let them bend that rod and get a good amount of pressure before you pull up on them.
Watch it.
They're good at stealing the bait. You know, they're called snapper for a reason. Their mouths will actually come forward a little bit and they'll snap real hard.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That was a good one. I got a fighter. This one ate his Wheaties.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, that's a fat one there. He was strong too. Okay. Relax. There we go. All right. Gotta watch out. They got some fangs in here. As you watch me get bit. There we go. See the fangs and there's teeth, rows of teeth on the bottom. You definitely gotta keep your fingers away from the business end. So we're using smaller white baits for the mangrove snapper, and you can either nose hook it or belly hook it. Right now I'm going belly. That way hopefully the hook will go right in their mouth and they go for the bait. And you can see. Oh yeah, that's a good one there.
Oh, man. Oh.
Either that or you just
If it ain't a catfish,
marathon.
it's a fish.
You stop with your catfish.
Oh, look, nice.
Nice.
Damn. Let me put this fish out, man.
I'm telling you.
Oh, look at here.
Oh,
look
another
at
good
here.
one.
Oh, I had one on too. We both had. Oh, that's another nice one.
Bring them right in the
Oh,
boat.
these are nice, Pam.
There you go.
These are nice mangroves. Look at that, guys.
Ah, look at me.
Oh, I am
Look at me
ready.
and Pam going now.
All right, guys. Look at
Woo.
that. Those are nice fish.
Nice ones. That's a good
That's a
one,
nice
Pam.
Thank you.
Hang on, let me get a picture of you guys together.
You okay?
So if you've seen the cast I just did, I'm casting close to the pylon. It's sinking down. The pylon has barnacles, bait, so a lot of times that'll hold fish. But the area we're fishing, the bottom actually has structure also. Right now, might have just got my bait on me. But so the bottom has nice shell
You don't
bottom,
get it,
rocky area. That holds bait and keeping these fish here. Up, Pam's hooked up. I got my bait.
And here we go. Pam's got one. We got them going, guys. Oh, another mango. Look at this. Beautiful.
Again,
Pam.
not as big, but
Oh, that's a nice one.
good catch.
We'll let him go.
But yeah, so the mangrove snapper, they're structure oriented, whether it's pylons or good rocky bottom, oyster bottom, that type of stuff. They'll also hang out under the mangroves, and so you can find them in a variety of places, but they're definitely structure oriented.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Look at this. This is. All right.
Let's see, Sergio, let's see it. Nice one.
Yeah, it is a nice one.
Yeah, they've really started to come back.
Yeah. That's a nice mango snapper right here in Tampa Bay.
Yep.
The Captain George and Pam.
Yeah.
She's our good luck charm for today.
Fishing Adventures Florida, baby.
Look at that.
People love
You don't
fishing
have
with
to
me.
go
They
far.
always catch fish.
Just remember, when you're out here fishing like this, it is hot, so make sure you drink plenty of water during the day. If you start feeling really bad, you know, it wouldn't be bad to have those cooling towels that you can buy, but if you don't have that, even a regular towel, dunk it in your cooler or dump a cold bottle of water on it, wrap it around your neck and tie it.
There we go. There we go. Another one.
That'll cool you off, cools your arteries on each side of your
Get him in.
There we go.
neck.
I love to catch these things, you know that?
Yeah, they're
They're
fun.
a lot of fun. Oh, there's small ones here. They're a lot of fun to catch.
I felt that one tap and I was like, yep, he got me, I knew it.
Now, one of the things that I'm doing is they're using the sardines, and I brought a bag of fresh frozen shrimp, and that's what I'm using, and it's working great. I think it's putting out a little more scent. I put about half a shrimp on there, 1/0 J-hook, that little egg sinker, because the tide is not very strong, so all you want to do is get it down. You're in 10 feet of water, get it down there where they're at quickly. Pam's got a good one. All right, bring them in, Pam. All right, look at that. That's a nice fish right there, look at that. Beautiful fish with Pam.
She might be quiet, but she catches fish.
That's right. And what I'm doing again, it's simple. I'm using that little 1/0 hook with a little egg sliding sinker, because that way when it hits the bottom, then that bait can swim a little bit away from the sinker, and just do this, and that seems to get them to turn them on pretty good. And while they're using sardines, I brought a pack of frozen shrimp, and I'm catching all of mine on frozen shrimp, so you don't need live bait, that's what I'm telling you. Here we are, we're catching all these fish right now, and I'm catching all of mine on good shrimp.
A little breeze wouldn't bother me, wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah, a little breeze won't hurt either, because boy, is it hot.
All right. Well, I may be switching to live bait.
Oh, look at that. Nope, cut me off. You cut me off. Clean cut. You got to go about halfway underneath the bridge now.
Okay.
I've had them chummed here to the back of the boat. You start cutting up and just throwing some chum.
Are you are you hooking it in the nose or in the
No, I'm
tail?
hooking them right around the chest area.
Okay.
Oh, mango snapper.
Mango.
That's a good one.
Oh, there you go.
That's almost the
Cut
best
bait.
one of the day.
Man, Hota.
Oh, in the boat.
Look
Oh,
at that,
this
Hota.
In the boat.
In the
Watch
boat.
the toes, watch the toes.
Look at my toes. All right, he's legal.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice fish.
There you go. Little mangrove snapper out of the docks.
All right.
That was on cut white bait.
Put him
All right.
Put him in that bait well, 'cause